Welcome to the Don't Get Fooled Show with Big Ray and Ace. NFL Championship Weekend. Let's go, Ace.
Bam. All right, boys and girls, Conference Championship Weekend down to the last four. Cannot wait. Two juicy games on the docket this week. Sunday only, Big Ree. Before we get into the episode,
subscribe, like, join the membership, and get your merch as well.
Get your merch, boys and girls, and join the membership. The membership numbers, want them to, boost up. I get it because the season is getting close, but let's get some more memberships. Let's get into the quote of the day, Big Ree, before we get into a recap. Quote of the day: if you wait, all that happens is you get older. Once again, quote of the day: if you wait, all that happens is you get older. By Larry McMurtry, writer. What do you think about the quote of the day, Big Ree?
It's a fact. Even if you fail at what you do, at least you can say, hey, I tried.
Yeah, but what about this about just waiting? You know what I mean? Like, What do you think about just
Yeah, that's true.
It's a pretty simple quote, but it's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Like you always say, that's a fact. Do you say fact or facts?
Facts.
Facts. That's
like
facts.
fax machine.
So you say facts.
You put the fax emoji.
Okay, got it. Facts. Okay. So this is some young generation stuff. Facts. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's true. If you wait on things, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get older. You wait on that, you wait on that trip to the Bahamas. You're going to get older. You wait on starting a business, you're going to get, all the thing is going to happen is you're going to get older.
Yeah.
And for some people, I'm not going to name any names, you wait on getting married, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get older, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just what you would say facts of life is, when you wait, all that happens is you get older. And when you get older, things change, your opportunities change, and your options and things to do in life change too. Because you wait on a trip, your health might not be there, right? Your health, you wait on something, that money, that war chest that you're saving up, that might be gone, right?
Yeah.
That emergency fund might be gone and you can't do anything. So there's a lot of, what do they say? The time, right? You never know. You never know when your time is up, but you might be older and who knows. So I just love this quote. I was like, dude, this is just like a straight facts. Everyone wants to wait, but the only thing that happens when you wait is you get older.
Yeah.
But that's the quote of the day, Big Ree. Anything you want to chime in before we move on to the recap?
Let's move on to the recap.
Okay, let's get into a recap of last week. Big Ree, 4 good games. We enjoyed Saturday. I am a little bit disappointed, first of all, that there's only games on Sunday now. I was getting used to the last 2 weeks of Saturday games, and now it's like, damn, I have to wait till Sunday to watch the games.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks. But
we only got 3 games left.
Yeah, only 3 games left in the season, and
the most bet games on in the year.
These are?
According to John Ewing on Twitter.
Who the hell is John Ewing?
He works for MGM.
I don't even know who that guy is. John Ewing. These are the most 3 bet games.
Yeah, of the year.
Wow,
These 2 in the Super Bowl, of course.
I see it. But okay, just disappointing. But Sunday will be good. Let's start off with a recap. Saturday, the Texans played the Ravens. The Ravens won 34-10, Big Ree. What are your thoughts on this game? They won by 24.
Yeah, I expected this. No surprise. Nothing impressed.
Can I cut you off real quick? I want to cut off real quick, Big Ree, on the recap, and I'll recap again before the picks. Big Ree, in the wild card round and the divisional round, you are 8-2, Big Ree.
Yeah.
8-2 overall, so you're on fire. I'm 7-3, but you're 8-2 on fire, Big Ree. And you called this game. You said Ravens win easily by multiple touchdowns, and so. Now sorry to interrupt you. Back to your...
just nothing as expected, business as expected.
Yeah, look, Ravens looked good. Obviously, it was a 17-10 game going into the 4th. And I was like, okay, I think I predicted 24-17 or 27-20. So I was like, yeah, this looks like it could be an interesting, correct score. Because I sprinkled something on both of those and looked interesting. And then, boom, just, they went off for 17 points and the game was kind of already done. But, I expected Texans to put up a little bit more of a fight, but they, the Stroud magic kind of ran out. But, but Baltimore looked good offensively, defensively, they looked good. Lamar on fire, 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns through the air, 0 interceptions. So Lamar looked good. I mean, Lamar basically counted for 4 touchdowns. Anything else you want to throw in on this game?
Nothing really. It was just as I expected.
All right, let's get into the next game. Let's get into this game. The Niners, 24-21. They beat the Green Bay Packers in a really close and good game. This is your Packers, Big Ree. So, I mean, what do you have to say about this game, or what are your thoughts?
They blew this game. They had control the whole way. This was their game to lose, and they lost it. You can't miss that field goal. You can't miss a 41-yard field goal. That's a layup.
Yeah.
There's many things I can go through, but the one call I was really disappointed was the QB sneak at the beginning. They gave a terrible spot, and the week before they gave the Cowboys like a great spot, and it was like so close, and they gave them the first down. And they were clearly offsides on that play too. Yeah. I can go down the whole list, but I'm not gonna take that. Jordan Love had 2 interceptions. And then Aaron Jones, he should have taken it to the house on that one play.
When he went for 50.
And that's when they had momentum. Like, you have momentum at that point. You're thinking at worst case, okay, they get a field goal. Now they're up by a touchdown. The best they can do is tie the game or take a 1-point lead.
Yep. And, I mean, Big Ree, look, I think very disappointing. First of all, let me just start at very disappointing loss for the Packers, okay? Very disappointing loss for the Packers. This game was set up for Green Bay to win this. Everything was in their favor. As you said, they were controlling the game. But I have to say, and don't get offended, don't come and, attack me, Big Ree, but across the board, there is so much blame to go around for the Packers to lose this game. And I hate to say it, but you can go down the line. This was Green Bay's game. They should have won this effing game. And I said it last week. I was watching this whole game, and I was rooting for the Packers to win. Like, I legitimately was a huge Packers fan during this game. And I go down the line, and I'm going to ask you a little bit about watching this game. But first of all, in the first quarter was the third drive when they went for it on 4th and 1 on the San Francisco 14 I think it was.
Yeah.
And I get it that look, you're trying to go for it and you points matter, but if this was 4th and 1 on the San Francisco 4th and goal, it's a different story. I think points are going to be at a premium when you're playing a team like San Francisco on the road. And I just don't like that call that they went for it. Twice in a row they went for 3rd and 1, 2 times in a row they didn't get it. Because even if you get it, you get it, then you still might go three and out, and then you have to kick a field goal anyways.
Yeah, but another reason they went for it is the kicker sucks. Obviously, we saw that.
Yeah, but the kicker's competent enough that if you at that point you have to, I just think you got to take the 3 points. 31-yard shot. I mean, yeah, he could have missed it, but he could miss anything. But I'm saying, hey, that's basically less than an extra point. I think you got to take the 3 points, and I think Matt LaFleur, he's got to take responsibility. 3 points ended up being a huge thing at the end of the game. They lost by 3 points.
Yeah. So
that was number one. Let's allude to Jordan Love. He's been playing lights out, and the main reason the Packers are even where they are is because of Jordan Love. So I can't talk too much trash, but you can't be throwing 2 interceptions in the second half. 2 interceptions in the second half. And then, call it what it is. That's a bonehead interception at the end. I honestly thought he was going to drive them down for a tying field goal or winning it. I thought that's what was going to happen.
He should have ran there. I said run. I was saying run.
He could have run, but what was he throwing it across the side?
He acknowledged he was an idiot. That was a bonehead.
Regardless of what he acknowledged, everybody knows it was a bonehead play. But what do you think?
Of course,
what is he? What is he trying to do there?
I don't know.
It's not like they had 10 seconds and you know what I mean, and he only had 2 or 3 more plays. Like, and it's not like he was at the 8-yard line and they had to go 70 yards, bro. They were at what, the 35?
Yeah, something like that.
You have 40 seconds, you get 2 plays, you're in decent range. Yeah, your kicker missed it, but man, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. I know that that's gonna haunt him for a while. They could have, even with everything going wrong, I still thought they were going to, at the minimum, tie this game.
I definitely thought they were going to tie, yeah.
It just looked like it. They got, a first down on the first play from 25. They got to the 36. It just felt like, and that was 1st and 10, right?
Yeah.
On that play? Or was it the 2nd and 10? I think it was 1st and 10 when he threw that play. And I just don't get it. I don't understand what happened there. A horrible play. And so there's Matt LaFleur you want to talk crap about. I think he made a mistake. Then you got Jordan Love got to take responsibility. Then, the kicker, Aaron Jones goes off for a 53-yard run, messing up my damn under on that. Aaron Jones on the under, 53 damn yards. Freaking, that was looking really good, but messed up the under there. Then you set it up like, hey, Green Bay is going to win this game. They're probably going to go in and score. And then they miss the field goal. So the kicker needs to take blame. And then on the last drive of San Francisco, all you got to do, now the defense, look, everything went wrong. Love throws an interception before that. Kicker misses the field goal. Now, hey, defense, step up. They have to go 69 yards. They can't get a field goal. They have to get a touchdown here. There's nothing else. And they're not kicking a field goal. You guys got to stop them. 3 times on that drive they were on 3rd down. Yeah. And they couldn't stop them 3 times. Like, the defense, you guys got to, this was your opportunity. Step up. No Deebo Samuel. Like, step up. So I think there's just blame to go around, Big Ree. I mean, I feel bad because this was the damn Packers. And honestly, this was the Packers game to win, and then you play Detroit? Bro, these guys could have been in the Super Bowl, Big Ree. Your team could be in the effing Super Bowl right now. And nobody would have expected this at all. And man, I feel bad for you, Big Ree, because I know you're a big fan, and I know you didn't even expect them to make this kind of run, but they legitimately could have been in the Super Bowl. And I'll put this, if they get to the Super Bowl and they play Kansas City, I think they're beating Kansas City again, honestly. And then Baltimore, I think they would have a tough time. Like, I don't know if I think they'd beat Baltimore, but look, with Jordan Love, I mean, with confidence, you can't go against confidence. But any last words or anything you want to say, Big Ree?
No, I mean, there's blame to go around everywhere, as you said. I'm with the going in on 4th down, for sure. I wasn't with going with that 2-point conversion. That was early on. But obviously, it was the right move.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts for next season? What do they got to do, man? Like, what do they got to do to improve on this season?
Nothing. Just run it back.
Just keep running it back? Yeah, I think so. I think I would like them to get a bona fide receiver for Love. Maybe go after. Well, they're not going to bring Devontae Adams back to Green Bay, but maybe at this point, maybe try to get Hopkins.
They're not signing anyone. I'll make that loud.
They're not gonna. No. They're not gonna sign any receiver. They're just gonna run with what they have. I don't know. I mean, their defense looks good. Jordan Love's looks. I mean, these guys legit can contend at this point. I don't think this is a 3 or 4 years away. I think you add a few pieces. These guys are interesting, man. If Love continues to play like how he did, and he doesn't need to go 20 touchdowns and 1 interceptions, but if this guy can, go, 32 and 14, 13, I think they're interesting. Yeah. Anyhow, let's move on. Buccaneers. Detroit beat the Buccaneers 31-23. What a game. I feel bad. Baker Mayfield. I was, rooting for Baker, but I'm rooting for the Lions. Congrats to the Lions. They won, headed to the conference championship game. That was a good game, closer than I thought it was going to be. Obviously, Detroit pulled away towards the end. And then, Baker and them scored and made it interesting. I mean, Baker, look, he played well, but he had 2 interceptions. And I say this all the time. Interceptions are the difference in games. And those 2 interceptions didn't really matter as much. Maybe the last one you can say when they had a chance, but those could potentially, could have scored, right? And they didn't really turn around and get points off of that. But what was your thoughts on this game, Big Reed?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Baker played good. I mean, but at the end of the day, you just can't throw 2 picks. If you throw 1, okay. But yeah, he still played good. It shows he has 349 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
Yeah. He put up numbers. They put up 23 points. Can't give up 31 points, right? You can't in a playoff game. Your defense, and their defense was probably their strong suit, right? Like, can't give up 31 points. Their defense was playing really well as of late. But one thing that I want to say here, and just pisses me damn off, okay? Pisses me the hell off in this game. The Buccaneers coach, even though I'm a Detroit Lions fan, the Buccaneers damn coach, Todd Bowles, what kind of crap is he doing? Absolutely. They're down 31-23. Detroit, after Baker Mayfield throws the interception in the fourth quarter with 1 minute and 36 seconds left, the damn Detroit Lions effed up, okay? And I don't know if you caught on to this. Detroit Lions effed up because the Tampa Bay had 1 timeout, okay? Detroit kneeled it. Tampa Bay didn't call a timeout. Right? They kneeled it with 1:35. And then what you're supposed to do is wait the whole 39 seconds, 38, kneel it again. Detroit didn't do that. They kneeled it after like 16 seconds. Then they kneeled it again, okay, after like 40 seconds, but then it was 4th down, okay? 4th down and 9. Or 4th down and 10 on the Tampa Bay 30-yard line with 36 seconds, Big Ree. Tampa Bay could have called a timeout and made Detroit, with 36 seconds, kick a 47-yard or 48-yard field goal. Dummy, Todd Bowles didn't call a timeout. Do you understand how big of a problem that is?
Yeah, for sure.
This guy... First of all, what happens if they call a timeout? They either punt the ball and you have the ball with 30 seconds and anything can happen. You just need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. It's only 1 possession. Or they kick a field goal, and what if they miss the field goal? You get the ball at the 40-yard line or 35-yard line? And then Todd Bowles says, the game was over. It was done. This guy, that's why Todd Bowles, before I get into a rant on Todd Bowles, the damn kicker, Badgley, okay, the Detroit kicker, do you know what his stats are?
No.
This guy's only kicked two field goals over 40 yards this season. Only 2, okay? It's not like he's kicked 20. And for his career, the guy's 28 years old. For his career, Big Ree, he's 42 out of 61 on field goals over 40 yards. 42 for 61. That's a 68% rate. That's not that great of a rate. And you don't even want him to force him to kick a field goal? That's why you're not a good coach, Todd Bowles. That's why you shouldn't have a job, Todd Bowles. That's why you're going 5-11, 5-11, 4-12. That's why the Jets gave you the boot. That's why the Vikings didn't want to give you a job. That's why this is your second freaking plus 500 season, because you're a dummy. You're a dummy for not thinking things out. It's completely crazy. That game should have been over. You shouldn't have even had the opportunity. Let me rant on Dan Campbell. What kind of crap? How do you guys oversee that? How do you mess up so bad that you made a dummy mistake and Todd Bowles made a bigger dummy mistake? It's so bad. It pisses me off that these kind of you're getting paid millions of dollars. There's no room for these kind of dummy mistakes, Big Ree. Unbelievable. Frickin' crap. Unbelievable. And he had the audacity to say, I knew we had a timeout. The game was over. He had the audacity to say the game was over. That's why I didn't call it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So pissed. Let's move on. Congrats to the Motor City of Detroit. We're going on. Can't wait for the Sunday game against the 49ers. What about the Chiefs beating the Bills 27-24, Big Ree, in Buffalo? What do you have to say about this game? What are your thoughts?
I mean, Patrick Mahomes outplayed Josh Allen. That's one, and the Chiefs were ready for this, and the Bills just couldn't do it again. They failed again. This was their greatest opportunity. They had a chance, and they couldn't do it. It's just that simple. It's nothing. I can't say much else.
Exactly. I mean, I think Mahomes came to play. Allen didn't have a bad game. I don't want to knock Allen, but let's say, hey, he's not to blame. You got to step up. You had the game, home field advantage. You guys were playing well, and you didn't close it out. And let's not. What's the coach's name again? What's the name? Dermott? What's the name?
Doug McDermott, right?
Right? Yeah, that guy. Let's not excuse him from blame. Every year somehow they fail to get to the finals. Let's give him some blame too. Like at some point,
Sean McDermott.
Doug McDermott's the guy on the Pacers or something, NBA. But at some point, the coach needs to be able to take some blame here. Josh Allen, we already know who Josh Allen is. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. But the coach needs to take some blame here. You can't get your team over the hump. This was your game. And yeah, you can say, oh, the kicker Bass missed a field goal. Of course he needs to take some blame too, but it should never have gone to that. It should never have gone to that. Mahomes showed why he's the best quarterback in the NFL with the doozy of receiving crops that he has, but they got the win like he does. He figures it out. This was their chance. This was their freaking chance, Big Ree. Come on, man. It's unbelievable. But look, credit to Mahomes, credit to the Chiefs, pulling through on the road. And they're going to have to do it again this week. Real quickly, I guess this is a perfect segue into the BS segment, Big Ree. BS segment. I want to know about where you watched this game, the Packers games. I didn't watch it. You were out of town. You were in the Big D. So where did you watch it? That's the nickname for Dallas, right? The Big D?
Yeah.
I guess I'm catching my words, but anyhow, where did you watch the game?
At a restaurant called Pluckers.
Pluckers in Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas.
How was that? How was it?
Great atmosphere, good.
Okay, and so how did you, I mean, you were sitting there, you were watching the game with a Niner fan.
I had a whole Niner table next to me.
Who?
The whole family.
Was there other Packers fans?
Very little.
Man, was it rough? Was it a rough crowd? Were you getting...
No, I wasn't. Like they were actually nice. They came up to me. They said, yeah, I was scared the last drive. They said, but good game.
They definitely damn scared, pissing in their pants, that's for sure. Was it like actually you're in Dallas, right? It's not like if you were wearing a Packers jersey last week.
Yeah, exactly. That would have
been. Would you have done it?
Yeah, 100% last week.
That would have been something else. But yeah, so the atmosphere was good.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I mean, be honest here, Big Ree. How did you think, like during the game? Did you like, dude, this is our game. We got.
Oh, 100%. Like I was like, they got this. When he ran for 53 yards, I didn't jump, but I just wanted to stay calm because I've experienced Packer meltdowns throughout the year.
Yeah, oh man.
And it's just like I'm not gonna count anything until it's his final.
But you felt good, like you were confident, like hey, like, you felt the vibe the whole game.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was what? So tell me about this Pluckers place.
It's a wing place. They have like other stuff too, but mainly wings.
So were the wings good?
Yeah.
Wings were good. Place was good. So you were in Dallas for what, the whole weekend? Tell me a little bit about Dallas.
Cold, really cold.
How cold?
Like 30 degrees.
Damn. Everyone's talking about go to Dallas. Dallas is the place to be. Move to Dallas. All these Californians going to Dallas. First of all, from what I understand, the real estate's not as cheap as it was 5 to 10 years ago when you're picking up houses for $200,000. And so number one, and then you got these frigid temperatures, 30 degrees? What kind of crap is that? What is attractive about Dallas? What is attractive about Dallas if you're not getting the real estate, like you're not getting a great price in real estate? Yeah, I mean, I guess you can get really nice houses that are cheaper than here in LA, but 30-degree temperature? How was the food scene over there? I heard the food scene was pretty good.
Yeah, their food is... They got better food than us, you know.
Really? That's what somebody told me. Somebody quoted me. This is a quote that the food scene in Dallas, it's like the Dubai. It's like the Dubai of the food scene.
Yeah.
Where did you go? I mean, you know me, I'm big about the food scene. Where did you go? Tell me where did you go.
Torchy's, you know that.
Oh, well, I love Torchy's. Where did you get there? Just the tacos?
Avocado taco.
Yeah.
Orange melon or something.
Yeah. Did you get the queso dip?
Z-Ball chose. He chose the guac instead of the queso.
Oh man, their queso is fire. So you guys went to Torchy's. Where else did you go?
Invasion Burger.
Invasion Burger.
Yeah, downtown, I believe, somewhere in downtown.
How was it?
Great.
Bomb. Damn.
Yeah.
Burger, man. Okay. What else?
I can't remember.
Any dessert places? Anything else? Come
Donut
on.
place.
Donut place. Yeah. You got a big donut, or what was the name of the donut place?
I don't know. I don't recall what.
Was it good though?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good, even though you don't recall the name of it.
Yeah.
It was good. What kind of donut did you get?
Just average cinnamon buttermilk.
Cinnamon buttermilk. What's your on that note? What is your top 3 donuts?
Chocolate buttermilk, chocolate Long John.
Okay.
And chocolate chip, if you know what I'm talking about.
Chocolate chip. Oh, I love the chocolate chip. But that was chocolate Long Johns. Nothing like a chocolate Long John from Randy's Donuts. Damn, I want to go to Randy's. It's a little bit late right now as we're recording. I don't know if I want to make the trek out.
Nothing like a big fat black Long John.
Big chocolate Long John. Love it. Got a big glass of 2% milk and just down that Long John. I might have to go this weekend to get a Long John. So I haven't been to Randy's in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the cinnamon crumb. That's probably cinnamon crumb is definitely top 3. Chocolate Long John. Apple fritter is bomb. Apple fritter. And then like the old-fashioned donuts. I'm starting to become an old-fashioned donut kind of guy.
Yeah, me too, Ace.
Man, I got to get some donuts. I'm in the mood. Okay. Anything else? What was anywhere else did you eat?
Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Chuck E. Cheese, yes. You were out there for a little kid's birthday.
Yeah.
See, how was Chuck E. Cheese? I haven't been there in a minute.
It's great.
Man, Chuck E. Cheese. Did you play any games out there?
Yeah, I broke the basketball record.
You did?
I got 97, I think.
Holy crap. Big Ree. Bam, shooting it up. So Dallas was good. Did you guys go anywhere outside of Dallas, or
no?
Just stayed in the Dallas.
Stayed in the Big D.
The Big D. Stayed in the Big D. You guys just loved the Big D so much that you guys couldn't get out of Dallas. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this for a minute, and I'm gonna do it one of these days. I just don't know when. That I want to go to Texas. I've been to Texas multiple times. Been to San Antonio. Been to Houston, Austin. Been to Dallas, been to El Paso, but I want to go to Dallas for maybe about 7 to 10 days and just rent a car and just drive to different parts of Texas. So I'll do that one of these days, but haven't been able to do it yet. But okay, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what happened this weekend for me, Big Ree. Obviously Sunday was all day football, all day. And Saturday, I mean, I watched the games. Trying to think, what did I do? Had some Dave's Hot Chicken,
Oh, speaking about Dave's Hot Chicken, there's a place called Dave's Not Chicken.
Dave's Not Chicken?
Yeah.
That's the name of the place?
Yes. And I think Dave's owns it. It's like cauliflower. It's not chicken.
I saw that. On the menu. So there's a separate place.
Yeah. I was driving by one and it said Dave's Not Chicken.
Yeah. But now Dave's has the not chicken on the menu.
Oh, okay.
Man. So I went to the Dave's Hot Chicken, and so I went to the original one on Western. On Western. Are you getting sick, Big Ree?
Yeah, I am.
Oh man. Okay. Hopefully I'm gonna have to go squeeze a few oranges and hope I can avoid that. But anyhow, so I went to Dave's Hot Chicken on Western, the original one. You remember that one?
Yeah.
And remember back in the COVID days when we'd go, and even before COVID, we'd be literally waiting like 45 minutes just to order. The line was out the door. I literally walked in there, one person there, nobody in line. It was pretty interesting to just see it. You remember? It was that thing. We used to be waiting in line to go there.
Yeah, because there's many locations. It's all around the country. Nobody's coming to go there.
That's true. I mean, they just expand like crazy. But it was just crazy how but is Dave's going to die down? You think they're going to start closing locations?
I don't know. I'm not going to say yes or no.
It was good. I mean, it was solid, but it's just, it doesn't have that same excitement that it used to have back in the day. But real quickly, before we move on from Dave's, did you and actually I got a question. I want to say something to the viewers, but when you get Dave's hot chicken or any hot chicken, do you put honey on your chicken, like on the sandwiches?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a big honey guy. I don't know why. I just like the hot chicken with honey. What is that from? Where does that originate? Is that like a Nashville thing? That they put honey on the hot chicken? Anybody comment below, the viewers, like where is the honey from? Like where did that come from? Because prior to this hot chicken fad, I didn't know about honey on chicken, on fried chicken. So
hot honey.
Hot honey. I mean, I've tried hot honey, but actual honey that's not hot on the hot chicken. It was a good deal. But I didn't try the cauliflower sandwiches. If you try them, let me know.
Yeah.
But real quickly, we're gonna kind of wrap up the food talk. But so I've been telling you, I was like, hey, you know what? You know me, I'm always getting shakes, cappuccino blast from Baskin Robbins. So I said, you know what? I've been craving. I'm a big Fruity Pebbles guy. Just love Fruity Pebbles. So I'm like, you know what? Let me make a Fruity. How hard can it be to make a Fruity Pebbles shake, right? Get some vanilla ice cream, get the box of Fruity Pebbles, get some milk, throw it in the Vitamix in the blender, and call it a day, right?
Yeah.
So I did that. I got the milk, got the Fruity Pebbles, got the vanilla ice cream, Brighter's vanilla ice cream. But I have to admit, I could not get the recipe right where the milkshake was just like a thick, nice milkshake, and the consistency was there. It didn't taste like the Fruity Pebbles milkshakes that I buy from other places. So anybody that's watching this, and I'm gonna ask you, but if you're watching, please comment and let me know how to make a proper milkshake. I want to start making Oreo cookies and cream milkshake, mint and chip milkshake, but I need to know exact portion. Like if I'm going to make like a glass of like say about a 16-ounce milkshake, 16 to 20 ounce, how much needs to be the milk, how much needs to be the ice cream, and then how much of the actual cereal do I need to put in, and then how long do I need to blend it for? Please comment, because I was struggling, man. I tried it twice. I could not get it, Big Ree. You have any tips?
Nope. I don't know. I'm not the person to ask.
Man, I thought it was just going to be a walk in the park, and I was going to get Fruity Pebbles milkshakes whenever I wanted. And
add ice.
Add ice, okay. But anyhow, I'll try it out, but I'm not trying it again until I get some professional advice on this. That's somebody that's actually made a milkshake and knows that, hey, whether you worked at a place and you're like, hey, this is what you got to do, Ace. I'm not messing around, because I still have some ice cream. I still got the Fruity Pebbles, but I don't want to mess around until I know the recipe. And I went on, don't say, hey, Ace, go on YouTube. You can just find it. I did it, man. I couldn't. I actually read them before I made the milkshake. It didn't work out, so I don't want. Hopefully, the third time's the charm. Before we get into the picks, Big Ree, real quickly, we got to hit up Big Al's. I'm calling Big Al's got to be the next spot where we hit up.
For sure.
Word on the street is, Harry B is trying to go to Shakey's. It was Harry B's birthday, and we're like, hey, Harry, it's your birthday, bro. Let's take you out. Have a nice dinner. Harry B is like, hey, take me to Shakey's bunch of lunch buffet. Honestly, I'm in for that. Shakey's buffet is legit. All you can eat, bunch of lunch. So I'm in, Harry. I'm good with Shakey's. Are you good with that?
Yeah, whatever he wants. You can't argue.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a solid option. Only thing is it's during lunchtime, so if everyone's down to get out for a lunch, I'm in. So Harry, if you're tuning in, let's watch that. Real quickly, Big Ree. I'm gonna make a quick. Do you have any shout-outs this Big Ree? I got some shout-outs. Do you have any shout-outs?
No, I don't.
All right, I want to give a shout-out quickly, a couple of shout-outs first a shout-out to Peter from NB, which is the east coast of Canada. So shout-out to Peter. Want to give a shout-out to Quayshawn, hitting 11-team parlay. And so, long-time viewer, always commenting. So want to give a shout to Quayshawn. What did I say?
Quayshawn.
Damn, I got a mental lapse right there. Want to give a shout out to DK and the Kid Blue. I was talking to DK, who, just for you guys know, DK is our boy, longtime friend of mine for a long time. He's got his son Blue, and he was talking to Blue. Blue is a big fan of our show. Okay. Big fan of the show. And unfortunately, they went on a fishing trip. They invited me a couple weeks ago. I was not able to make it. I had a busy thing. I could not make it. So if you're watching DK and Blue, let's set something up in the next couple weeks. We're free. Let's set up an outing. Let's go get some food and like have some activity for Blue. But he was talking to Blue and he was telling him about. He's like, hey, Uncle Ace. And he was telling something about Uncle Ace back in the day. What's Uncle Ace's screen name? Okay? Back in the day. And he told Blue my screen name. I'm not going to throw it out there. And you know what response Blue gave to DK?
That's dope.
No. His response was, don't get fooled. Oh, man. Made my day. So shout out to Blue and DK. And yeah. It's going to be a great week. Real quick, before we get into the picks and Quayshawn's 11-team parlay. So when we were in Vegas, okay, I was in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
For the wild card weekend, and left on, drove back Tuesday morning. But on Monday night after the games, about 1 o'clock in the morning, it was 1 o'clock. So you don't go to bed early when you're in Vegas. Checking out the lines for the new weeks. Now the lines are already out. Monday night, lines are out for divisional round, right?
Yeah.
And so I start looking at the lines, start messing around on the app, put together some, same game parlay, Big Ree, same game parlay, put together it, screenshot it. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm actually, at this point, it's like 1 o'clock. I'm in the room, just got back to the room. I'm like, hey, do I go down right now? Go to the kiosk, put something in, or just wait in the morning? You know what? Just wait in the morning. Nothing's going to change. Big Ree, I go in there, I'm messing around, and I put in this thing. Same game parlay. Baltimore, -5.5. CJ Stroud, under 244 yards. Detroit money line. 49ers, -2.5. Okay? Kansas City, +3. Anytime touchdown, Kelsey. Anytime touchdown, Pacheco. Rashee Rice, under 71 yards. Pacheco, over 63, I think it was. Kelsey, over 60. And what was the other one? Rashee Rice, Pacheco, and it was an 11-teamer. 100 to pay 35 grand. Everything hits. Okay? Everything hits, Big Ree. 11-0. I put it in, so I'm not going to say, hey, I didn't put it in. I put it in Tuesday morning. But I changed something on the ticket as I'm putting it into the kiosk, Big Ree. This is no joke. This is no joke. Do you know what I changed on the pick? I changed Niners -2.5 to Niners -4.5 on the ticket. And there goes an 11-team, same game, super parlay, 100 to win 35 and some change. K, not 3,500, 35K on the damn Niners. And so you know damn well who I'm rooting for this week. These damn Niners couldn't freaking win by 4.5 against your Packers, Big Ree. 35K. My mistake. I messed up. I should have just went down and put it in. But anyhow, Big Ree, let's get into the docket of games for this week. So without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. All right, game one on the docket. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus at the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are a 3.5-point favorite. This game is being played at 12 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. Chiefs coming off a 27-24 win versus Buffalo. Outgained, out first down. Got outgained and out first down by Buffalo. And time of possession, check this out. Buffalo was 37 to 23 minutes. So dominated the time of possession. Mahomes, 17 for 23, 215, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Pacheco, 15 for 91 and a touchdown. Your boy Kelsey, Taylor Swift in the house, 5 receptions, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5-1 in their last 6 games. Baltimore, 13-4. They're 7-3 at home on the season, coming off a 34-10 win versus the Texans. Held the Texans at 213 total yards. Lamar, 16 for 22, 152, 2 touchdowns in the air, 11 carries, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. And look, other than week 18 when they rested all the starters, they're on a 7-game winning streak, 11-1 in their last 12 games, Big Ree. And, you know, what's your thoughts here? Baltimore is a 3.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I love the Ravens here. Excuse me. Everyone's going to be high on the Chiefs after beating Buffalo in Buffalo. And Ravens are going to win by a touchdown easily, maybe more, but minimum a touchdown. Easy, go heavy on. I'm going heavy on Ravens minus 3.5.
Well, Big Ree, I mean, on that note, you are 8-2 in the playoffs so far on your picks. I'm 7-3, so you're on fire. You're dominating, and you're taking the Ravens minus 3.5. You're going heavy.
This is an easy one.
Look, here's my thoughts here. Look, I'm hoping this is going to be a good game, and I think it will be a good game. None of these teams, I think, are going to put up 40 points here or anything. I think this is going to be a good game. Obviously, Mahomes, best quarterback in the league. Lamar, MVP, so you can't ask for more. But like, here's my thoughts on this game. First of all, the Chiefs, they beat the Buffalo Bills last week. But here's an interesting stat that, look, the Chiefs, they had 7 plays of over 24 yards or over. 7. Okay, Big Ree? And Buffalo only had 1 play of over 19 yards. Okay? 7 plays of over 24 yards. And then Baltimore, look, if you look, they have not looked really bad in any game this season. They've lost games, but they never looked really bad where you're like, dude, what's wrong with them? The Chiefs have looked bad in games. And I just don't think the Chiefs are going to be able to put up that many big plays like they did against Buffalo, against Baltimore in Baltimore. I just don't see that happening. I think Baltimore, they run the ball a lot. I mean, they ran the ball 42 times last week. And Buffalo Bills ran the ball 39 times last week, and they dominated the time of possession. So I think Baltimore is just going to dominate the time of possession again, which is going to limit the Chiefs' possessions and limit the amount of points they're going to be able to put up, especially against that Baltimore defense. And I'm going to agree with you, Big Ree. I really like Baltimore as well. I really like them to cover, and I think Baltimore wins 24-20 or 27-20. I think that's the final, and I'm going to agree with you. I'm taking Baltimore minus 3.5. All right, game 2 on the docket. This is the Detroit Lions at the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners are a 7-point favorite. This is a 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Detroit 12-5 in the regular season and 6-3 on the road. 14-5 overall, including the playoffs. 6-3 on the road. Both their first 2 playoff games were at home, coming off a 31-23 win versus Tampa. Good game by Jared Goff, 30 for 43, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gibbs and Montgomery both played well. They're on a 3-game winning streak, 9-3 in their last 12 games. San Francisco, 12-5 on the regular season, 5-3 at home. They're 13-5 overall in the season, 6-3 at home, coming off a 24-21 win versus the Green Bay Packers. And here's the thing. Packers had more first downs than these guys, but San Francisco outgained them. So Packers had more yards and first downs, but San Francisco outgained them. Purdy, 23 for 39, 252, 1 touchdown. So no interceptions, but obviously completion rate down a little bit from what we expect from Purdy. They're on a 6-game winning streak outside of that last week. I don't count that because they just rested the starters. Debo is questionable, but I expect him to play. They're saying he's running full sprints in practice. So if that's the case, I think the guy's going to play. And so the Niners, 7-point favorite here, Big Ree. What do you think?
Another easy one. San Francisco's going to cover and win by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. So you just think this is an easy one.
Yeah, they're going to whoop them really good. But I do want to make it clear. I want Detroit to win.
Okay, so you want Detroit
I'm definitely rooting for Detroit.
Okay, got it. But you think just this is
San Francisco's coming out.
Look, here's my thoughts here. I mean, everybody knows I'm a Lions fan, and I'm definitely rooting for the Lions. And I'm a root for the Lions all day long. And then against the Niners, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this one. I cannot wait. I don't know what the plans are from our Niner gang out there, but if they want to watch the game, let me know. I'm down. Pick up some food, watch the game, and whatever you guys want to do, I'm definitely down. I would nothing better to watch the game and watch the Lions spank the Niners in front of some Niner fans. But on to my actual thoughts. Now, that was me as a fan thinking the Lions. I'm rooting for the Lions, but here's the keys to the game. Can Purdy have a turnover-free game? Right? Those are number one thoughts. Can Detroit's defense actually step up and make some crucial stops? And number 3, can Goff step up, right, and not have turnovers? Because my thought is, look, on the outside, this looks easy. San Francisco should win this game by 10 to 14 points. But look, after last week, they're vulnerable. San Francisco is vulnerable, but once again, Detroit is going to have to play a perfect game, kind of like Green Bay had to play, and San Francisco is going to have to not play well for Detroit to actually have a chance there. But I think Detroit keeps this within 1 possession. That's my thought. I think they're going to keep this within 1 possession. Like whether San Francisco is up by 14 or 17, maybe 14 at most. I don't see them being up by more than 14 in this game. But I think Detroit can keep this competitive. But Goff can't play any turnovers, can't have any interceptions. Purdy's got to have 1 or 2 turnovers, and Detroit's defense has got to just play their best game to make this a game. But look, I think Detroit keeps this interesting. I'm going to buy this to 7.5 for sure on Detroit plus 7.5. But I think they keep this interesting. I think they keep it interesting. And I don't want to make a scoring prediction there because I'm rooting for Detroit. I'm rooting for Detroit, but they're going to have to play a perfect game to have a chance to win this. I think if they're in the fourth quarter, with the ball under 8 minutes and they have a chance to tie this game, I think that's a big win. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's all I think they should expect. If they can get into the fourth with the ball under 8 minutes and actually have a chance to score, I think that's huge. But they're going to have to play a perfect game. But I'm taking Detroit plus 7.5. I'm buying the half point because I just don't think the Niners are going to be leading at any point by over 14 in this game. I don't see that. And Detroit has a high-powered offense. They can get a touchdown and cover. And on that note, remember last week in the Detroit and Buccaneers game, Detroit was 6.5-point favorite, and I said, I'm buying it to 5.5. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And did you see what happened when Buccaneers went for 2 points? When they scored and they could have just kicked the field goal and been down by 7, they win for 2. And then they would have only been up by, they would have only went down by 6. You know what I mean? So, man, I know everybody was, I'll tell you that, everybody was nervous there. I was too.
Yeah.
I wasn't because I had the 5.5, but I'm saying there's a lot of people that I know that were nervous on that point. So you never know. That's a new thing now. I think the analytics supposed to say go for 2 points.
Yeah.
I don't buy any of that crap. Analytics, forget all that. But look, it's going to be a good game. I cannot wait Z-Ball from the Z-Ball podcast, big 49ers fan. I'm letting Z-Ball know right now, if he wants to watch this game.
Yas as well, Yas.
Yas, if you guys, him and his boy want to watch his games, I'll come with my Lions gear and watch it. I'm down. But if not, that's fine too, because I'm going to be watching the game. I don't know what their plans are, but
yeah,
I cannot wait for this game. Because I'm always rooting against the Niners. Everybody knows that. Doesn't mean I'm a hater. I just don't want to see the Niners win. But now my team is going up against them. Oh, man, I cannot wait. So, anything else you want to say, Big Reed, before we sign off?
No, just make sure to subscribe, comment, like, and join the membership.
All right, boys and girls.